please give a big round of applause to my new favorite streamer, and I'm sure she's about to become yours too. Please welcome to the show, Dripping Honey. She is. There's the spin. The excited spin.
What's good? What's good?
As good as your promise. I love it. I love it. Please take a seat and join us here on the show. Honey, thank you so much for agreeing to be a guest on the show. It's truly an honor to have you here with us on Animal Talking.
Thank you for inviting me. I was so shocked.
You know, I've got like legit A-list celebrities trying to get on this show, and I'm stiff-arming all of them, saying, no, I want, whoever you are, I don't care what blockbuster movie you've been in or what number one record album you might have on the hit parade. I want Dripping Honey. That's who I want on this. That's who I want on this show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm having a good time. I think the stream's gone well so far. We hit our donation goal. We raised more than $10,000 for Color of Change. We have an amazing musical guest coming up very, very soon. And you're here, which is the best part of all.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
So we had this incredible moment with you a few days ago. Where we kind of threw the spotlight on your channel and tweeted it out, and we got some really, really big influencers to retweet it. And you went. Let me ask you this: how long have you been streaming? How old is your Twitch channel?
Well, I've had my Twitch channel for a minute, but I didn't actually start streaming until about 10 months ago. So I guess you could say I'm still relatively new.
And prior to this week, what was the size of the audience that you were typically streaming for, would you say?
So it was actually really small, but I honestly didn't mind. Most times it would usually either be between, to be quite frank, 0 and 9 viewers at a time. And I think I had, before I really started to gain a little bit more traction, about like 27 followers. So I was still pretty small despite streaming, but you know, I had fun with the people that came in. They were really nice.
And you know, I genuinely do admire that. So my mission to kind of try to amplify smaller streamers started a while ago. I found a streamer by the name of Zexios, and I was bored on Twitch one Saturday afternoon poking around the retro channel, and I found this guy called Zexios. He was playing Jurassic Park on the Sega Genesis for like 4 people, and I thought, you know what? I really respect that. Like I just like I think that small streamers who don't allow themselves to be discouraged by the fact that they're not playing to a massive audience, I think there's something very genuine and admirable about that. And so if there's anything that larger streamers can do to kind of help them play to a wider audience, I think that's kind of incumbent upon all of us. Again, especially now, and especially with black streamers and streamers of color who have struggled to find a wider audience. So I just want to kind of revisit some of the magic mad moments that we enjoyed together this week. I'm going to mute the jukebox again real quick. I mean, there's any number of clips that I can show. I've got 2 in particular that I've queued up that I want to share with the audience here. Here's a moment from your stream, like after. So basically what happened was we piled into your stream, people started getting carried away, following, subscribing, and you know it started kind of an insane hype train. And here's a little clip of one of those moments.
Oh, yes! Oh my God! Welcome to the familam, Mystic Maze! Welcome! Welcome! Oh my God! T-Lich with the 5, get the subs! Thank you so much! Yes! Yes! Verse Shipping with the welcome to the familam! Yes! Yes! Oh my God!
Oh my God! Oh my God! I love it! I love it! I noticed there were quite a few people that day, honey, who were genuinely quite concerned about your vocal cords, that you were going to like blow out your voice or something. Were you hoarse the next day? I mean, I don't know. Are you able to sustain that? Because you were like that for a good long while.
Well, I grew up a very loud child, and I actually did theater where we had to learn how to project. So my voice did hurt a little bit because I haven't had to project that long in a minute, but I'm okay.
I mean, it was something else. The other clip I want to show, like I said, the incredible TPain. We showed a little montage of his great moments on the show just recently. Why is Adam trying to get my attention? Am I missing something here? Hold on. Oh, Brandon has to leave. Okay, sorry. Brandon, please. My apologies. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't always get the latest updates from Dodo Airlines. Brandon, thank you so much for being a wonderful guest on the show. It really was a delight having you here. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. All right,
Everybody
have a good one.
We'll wave you off to... Oh, wait. Come back.
Oh, come back? Okay, I'll come back.
Oh, did you already trigger the walk upstairs?
Yeah, but I can go back downstairs.
All right, just real quick. Because you got to tell a joke.
Oh my God. I didn't think of this. This is gonna be hard.
I'm going to put you on the spot.
Okay. Let me do that. Oh God, I'm not good at jokes. This is gonna be bad.
I mean, it's supposed to be bad.
Let's see.
Do it, Brandon.
You can do
I
it.
don't even know what to say. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Oh my God. I mean, I'll take it.
Because I don't even know the answer to that question, to be honest, because I don't remember. I don't know. I'm not good at jokes.
All right, you know what? It's my fault for not prepping you ahead of time. You didn't
It's
even get
okay.
time. You didn't even get time to Google a joke the way Kate did.
I know. I should have. I was going to do that earlier. I should have thought about that.
You would have been busted. I don't want you to be late for your flight. Please
Alrighty.
head to the airport with our best wishes, Brandon. We'll have you back on the show again soon, I'm sure. You were a wonderful guest. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
Brandon,
Thank you,
everybody. Thank you. Let's give him a shout out. His Twitch channel as we cheer him off there. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you. I love it. Now, honey, the other clip that I wanted to show, as I said, TPain has continued. What a great guy TPain is. I just love him to bits. Even though he calls me Greg, I love him to bits. TPain has continued to be a friend of the channel. He's continued to be a friend of Very Handsome Billy. Those two are like best buddies now, musical collaborators from across the globe. And when I was trying to kind of get as much kind of heat and spotlight on your channel as possible, because I think we were all enjoying the way that your channel was blowing up a few days ago when we did this, I did send a tweet to TPain and said, you got to get over here because this is popping off and I think you should be a part of it. And I honestly never expected, there goes Brandon. Thanks, Brandon, for coming. I honestly did not expect Payne to respond to that because he's a busy man, #1 Billboard selling, hip hop artist. He's not in the business of hanging out in small streamers' channels, except apparently he is. And I'm just looking at the clip right now. You had a community goal of growing your community to 100 followers. You were at 1,145 new followers when TPain showed up. And very on brand for TPain, basically started making it rain. What did he drop? Like 50 gifted subs in your channel?
Yes, he did that, and he actually followed and subbed to the channel, which was beyond me.
I love that.
Because I grew up listening to him, so I was just so glad.
This is the moment. This is my favorite moment from the Dripping Honey channel blow up the other day. This is when Honey realized that TPain was in her channel making it rain with gifted subs. If you have earphones on or headphones on, you may want to dial the volume down a little bit because Honey does get very excited. Rightly so, but I'm just giving you a fair warning. Here we go.
Yes! For anybody new, what? TPain? Oh my god! TPain, thank you so much for the 50 tier 1 gifted subs. Oh my god! TPain? Oh my god. Hi from the money, thank you so much for joining the familam. Oh my god! Oh my god, this is not happening right now! Yes!
All
For
right.
anybody new...
Oh my god. Oh my god. The excitement is evident for everyone to see, but I got to ask you, like, what was that whole experience like when your channel was just exploding before your very eyes? I can't even imagine.
It was very overwhelming. Like, at first I was like, is this a prank? Like, what's going on? Because the funny thing is, before this happened, I actually just got raided the day before by a fellow Black streamer. And, so I hit she gave me like the last push that I needed to hit affiliate. Shout out to her, by the way. And it was just amazing. And so I was already just really super ecstatic. And so I talked to my community and they were like, you should try to get to 100. And the crazy thing is if another friend, Lance, had rated that day that TPain and everybody else came in, and then you saw, and then it was just a lot. Oh man.
It was amazing, and I know that some other really cool stuff. So people don't know this, but some other really cool stuff came out of that experience. I know that you happened to mention that you were a fan of the game Subnautica, and the next thing you know, you're in a private conversation with the guy who's the head of the company who makes that game, and who said that he was interested in taking you on as a mentee in terms of like game design and stuff. Like what's going on there? And I just can't even imagine how amazing that must be.
It, I'm still lost for words. It's wild. To be quite frank, I still am like, I still don't really know how to like breach that barrier because I'm a little awkward. I get really excitable, but I'm
I
very
noticed.
awkward when I talk. So when he reached out to me, I was like, "There's no way, like this is real." So yeah, but he's a really nice person. He's like, no pressure, like don't feel like you have to. So just a really all around nice person, and I'll enjoy talking to him in the future.
That's incredible. I really hope that leads to bigger and better things for you. The other thing that I thought was really delightful was I know that you have had, I mean, as everyone has been struggling with, the effects of COVID. You had an online store where you sell your own brand of lip gloss, and you were forced to close that down because of all the complications and the difficulties surrounding the lockdown and coronavirus. But there were so many people in your channel that were interested in the stuff that you were making that you were able to reopen your store and almost immediately sell out of all of your stock. I, in fact, have some ebony lip gloss winging its way to me right now that I'm very excited about. Is your store back? Are you going to be restocking? I know there are a lot of people out there that want to get their hands on some of this dripping honey lip gloss. Like, are they going to be able to get some of it in the future?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm actually working on restocking it, and the funny thing is I made like little gift bags like of mini sample glosses, and I put them on the site almost as like a buffer between me trying to get everything done because it's just me. Like it's just me. I make my own stuff, so they completely ate that up like an hour into my stream yesterday. So it's completely sold out now, but I'm trying my best to get some more stock up because I know there's a lot of people that wanted to support, and I really appreciate it, guys. Like that's crazy. I honestly thought I was gonna have to cut my losses and just like delete the website.
That's amazing. And I know you have another I'm trying to find the link to it right now. Maybe another one of the mods can find it. So there you go. So Drip by Honey is where you can get the lip gloss. But I know you also have like a more traditional kind of Streamlabs store where you're able to get like familam branded, hoodies and t-shirts and things like that. I'm going to ask Kate or Miss Envy or one of the other mods right now if they have it to kind of dig out that. I already ordered. There it is. Streamlabs.com/drippinghoney /merch is where you go. I already ordered. Let me see if I can find this right here.
I saw the familam shirt.
I already ordered a where is it here? Where is it? I already ordered a familam t-shirt over here, but there's Honey Gang hoodies and familam hoodies and all kinds of cool stuff. Where did familam come from? What is the origin of that?
So it has more to do with a personality thing that I kind of get from my mom. We have a tendency when we get like really excitable or maybe we get a little upset to make up or mash together words. So familam was just a random word that just popped out the top of my head, and I was like, I like that. And so I just started calling everybody familam one day, and they took to it.
I love it. It's you should be in marketing because that is a very kind of trip off the tongue kind of phrase. It feels kind of friendly and inclusive, and I love it. Lady Manolo $5, Black Mario $20, heart emoji $15, and Marcus Ian Brown $30 are the latest contributors to the Color of Change fundraiser, currently sitting at $10,275.99. We blew through that $10,000 goal. We are still looking to increase that and get some more money into that cause. The fundraiser is going to be open for a while longer, even after the show closes. We are kind of coming towards the end of the show, but we still have a couple of really, really cool things for you, including a show-stopping musical performance by the ultra-talented Raquel Lilly. But before honey, I want to talk to you a little bit more first. I know that you do so you're a variety streamer. You play all kinds of cool games. I discovered you because you were playing Animal Crossing, but you also have this feature that you do every week called Send Me Back Saturday, where you play retro games. And I caught you yesterday. You caught my eye because I'm a big fan of the Luigi's Mansion games, and you were playing were you playing like the OG GameCube version? What was that you were playing yesterday?
Yeah, so that was the GameCube version. Yeah, it's just a random thing that I came up with. I was talking to my boyfriend, and I really, really like retro games. I like to play them a lot because one of my favorite games in this world, it was made by Ubisoft. It's called Beyond Good and Evil, was on the GameCube. And the GameCube is one of my favorite consoles to date. I really wish they would make like a 2.0 version in like modern times because it's just an amazing game system. So I was like, well, I want to incorporate this into my streaming thing. So that's where Send Me Back Saturday came into play, where every single Saturday we play a game from my childhood. And I actually typically ask the Discord, well, what game do you guys want to see this Saturday? And they came up with some ideas, and most people said Luigi's Mansion. So that's what we went with.
What are some of the other retro games you've played on Send Me Back Saturday?
So it is new. This is the first Saturday we've done it. I've played retro games on my channel before, but next Saturday I'm hoping to play Beyond Good and Evil, since that one, is special.
I love that. Did you play there was a sequel recently? Did you play that?
For Beyond Good and Evil?
Yeah.
Well, it hasn't come out yet.
Oh, it still hasn't come out? Yeah, that's right. It's like the game that's never going to come out.
Well, I did see that Ubisoft actually put it on their calendar under TBA, and I usually when they do that, it usually comes out within the next 3 years. So I'm hoping
only 3 more years. So close.
So close.
Have you played the new Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch?
I have not.
I got to get you I'm going to hook you up with a copy of Luigi's Mansion 3. It's my favorite game of last year. I have the whole thing about Luigi and about how, like, growing up in the shadow of his brother, he's never really gotten the respect he deserves. But those Luigi's Mansion games are fantastic. And if you love the original Luigi's Mansion, you will love the new one. I'm gonna get you hooked up with a copy of it.
Oh, thank you, Gary.
We'll make that work for you. And I know that I don't know if I can. I know if I can find it. Let me see if I can find this. What was the website that did the story on you? Was it Games Radar? I should have had this link pulled up earlier. Yeah, oh, here it is. I found it super fast. So not only did you have this kind of pop off, I'm going to, now that Panda's put this phrase into my lexicon, I'm just going to keep using it. You've been popping off. Your stream has been popping off. You've also been popping off in mainstream games media. Here is games, no less a site than Games Radar, which is a big site. Streamer Dripping Honey responds to Animal Crossing New Horizons stream support. Did they reach out to you to do an interview? Like, that must have felt pretty surreal as well.
Yeah, the next day, actually, I had one of their PR leads reach out to me, and they were like, hey, we watched your stream, and you made us laugh, and we'd really like to, interview you. Here's a couple questions if you want to, and if you don't want to, you can just give us a general idea of how you felt, and so on. And I thought it was really sweet how they reached out. They were very kind, so I went ahead and gave them a couple paragraphs to work with, and well, a couple days later, there you go. I love it.
And again, I just, your energy is so infectious. I think that I really hope that that people that more and more people are discovering. I mean, I don't know. I mean, obviously that was the stream where we caught you. What that was like on a whole other level kind of thing in terms of your reaction, because TPain raining subs and all this kind of crazy stuff. But like that level of energy, I mean, is that, if I tune in next week, am I going to see that level of crazy energy, or are you usually a bit more kind of subdued than that? I mean that was like totally crazy.
My level is typically pretty high, but I do have my calm moments, and a good example of that is, I think on Thursday's stream we were playing Sludge Life, and we actually stopped the whole stream and just had a down to earth talk with some of the followers, because they were having some love troubles and stuff like that. So we're not always on 1,000, but I'm not even gonna lie, I'm not loud.
Can you, I don't want to kind of put you on the spot, but you already did it when you came out. Can you just give us one big yes familam? Just give us an 11 out of 10.
Yes!
Oh my God, I love it. I'm so happy to be a member of the familam, and I look forward to being one for a long time to come.